me, back with a new video. So I'm going to be showing you 10 nail arts from easiest to hardest. Please ignore my cuticles, 1. And 2, sometimes my camera angle changes and I want to apologize for that, but let's move on. First, you're going to take a white base and put that on your nails just as a base coat, and always use a base coat under this to protect your nails. I'm not going to advertise the one that I'm using because I don't like it very much, but I was doing these pretty quick in 1 or 2 days, so I just used a worse base coat just to be able to take it off. Then take any 2 pastel or kind of muted-ish colors. I just really like this color scheme, the light green with the light pink. I think it looks really nice. And then your dotting tool, which I did not show, I apologize. You're going to make 3 little dots like that near your cuticle, on the tip of your nail, anything. And then next you're going to take your next polish and do the same. Take a black polish and a tiny dotting tool and make the little centers of the flower. So moving on to the next one. These are my bare naked nails ready to be painted. I used a smoothing base for this one because we're going to be using multi-chromes. My nails are kind of bumpy because I have a skin problem, and I like to smooth it out because multi-chromes can really show the imperfections on your nail. So I just like to make it a lot smoother, and my camera angle is about to change, and I really apologize for that. I need to get a better camera for this. I am so sorry. See, it changed, and this is me trying to show the shifting abilities, but it's so hard to catch on camera. It only looks purple, but I swear to you, it's so beautiful. It goes from this dark blue to purple to like copper to yellow to green. It's gorgeous. Now, the first coat of multi-chromes is always really sheer, and it's kind of annoying, but when you take into account that you get like 10 different colors in one polish, it's acceptable. Now this is 3 coats of that. It looks really pretty, and I'm trying to once again show the shifting ability, and it's not quite working. Please just take my word for it, and I think I show you later. Get a black polish once again. I use this one because it's so much easier to work with than the Holo Taco one. A tiny brush, and you're going to start with a C shape from your cuticle to the edge of your nail. Then you're going to make little lines coming from that and outline from the start of that C shape to the end of it all the way around your nail. Take a white polish and a tiny dotting tool once again, and on those little areas that you drew from, make little white dots. This is what I was talking about with the gorgeous green and yellow shifting. I really love this color. Moving right along, these are my bare nails, ready to be painted once more. Take any color. I'm absolutely obsessed with this color right now, so I've been using it a lot. 1 coat of it is almost fully opaque, and I've really just fallen in love with this. I got it a few days ago, honestly, and I've used it like crazy. It is such a gorgeous color. I wish I could bathe in it. Take any metallic if you want. It can also be a creme. I don't mind, but I like how the metallic looks on it. And take a tiny brush. I forgot to show you. I apologize. And this is just me showing off the color. Oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. I love it so much. With that tiny brush, you're going to create little half circles on your cuticle and on the tip of your nail, just to create that kind of, I don't know how to call it, a half moon look. Take a white polish once again, and a very tiny dotting tool once again, and make little dots on the outside of that metallic, and you're done. Moving on to the next one, once again, this is me waiting to paint my nails. I'm using a smoothing base coat because my nails are very yellow from how much I paint them and the kinds of colors that I use. This will just really make my nails look less yellow. I know, it's a shocker. I didn't think it could be done. It is honestly so helpful. This color is very reoccurring. I am obsessed with it, like I said, and I will be using it a lot in this video. It will be linked down below, like all of them. Take a tiny, tiny brush. Can you tell I like my brushes and my dotting tools? This is going to be a French tip. Now, you can use the brush, but I prefer to outline it because it just gets a better look and it makes it more even. Even if it's not even, it's more clean. I take the brush and I just fill in that area, and I take a white nail polish, a lot of the same colors, I know, I'm sorry. Take a dotting tool and kind of make a dot and drag it 4 or 5 times to get that flower look. Then a black polish, and once again, this gorgeous metallic that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I don't know if it's rose gold or if it's just pink, I can't tell. But you're going to take the black and put it in the center of the white, and the metallic in the center of the flower. Another annoying camera angle change, I'm so sorry. Take that metallic, or any metallic that you like, doesn't even have to be metallic, paint it on, just one coat, not one coat, I'm so sorry, 2 coats for this one. And then take another polish, yes, it is the same blue, I cannot help myself, and a light pink that you saw earlier in the video. And here's another camera change, I'm so sorry. For this one, I just kind of did it with the brush because I wasn't feeling very precise, and also, since I was using 2 colors, it was just easier. And on to the next one. Take a shimmery, iridescent kind of looking polish as your base and just paint it right on. Another shade in that same color family, I chose a purple color family and a lighter shade in that color family. The iridescent one that you put on earlier, any metallic that you think looks nice with it, and your white polish. Take a clear jelly stamper, liquid latex to put around the cuticle to protect it from any polish that might get on it. Like this, it looks like this one wet and it looks like this one dry. Now take your polishes in that jelly stamper and just kind of blob all your polishes on in any order. Now after this, I use a yogurt lid to stamp on the polish, and then I put it on my nail. It makes it more of a marbled effect, and it makes way less of a mess on your nail because it's not dripping off or anything like that. If you're not satisfied with how the stamp looks, the greatest part about this one is you can always just redo it, because if you are using opaque-ish supplies, even if they're not that opaque, you can just stamp right over it. And here it is smushed on my nail. I think it looks really cool. I really love this pattern and it's super easy to do. On to the next one. Here's my naked stained nails. Once again, use any base polish and get a yellow. I'm using the Holo Taco Rainbow Collection because I really love how they gradient. It's absolutely gorgeous and flawless every single time. Paint your lightest color as your base because it will be the hardest color to build up opacity in the gradient on the sponge. So you want to give it a head start, kind of. Then take purple slushy, magenta jelly, orange drink, lemon sucker, and blue freezy, and your liquid latex to put on your cuticle to protect it. Now, in the order I listed them, you're going to put them on the sponge. For gradients, you want thinner coats, so the less polish on the sponge, the better. And you want to kind of overlap the colors so that they blend better together. I didn't use green taffy, I believe it is called, after the yellow and the blue, because the yellow and the blue will kind of mix together to give you that green taffy look. And then you're going to dab that onto the nail quick and light. You don't want to like glob it on because then it's just not going to blend and it's not going to dry. The thinner the coats, the better, even if you have to do more. Here are my bare nails again. You know what that means? Another nail art. Get your smoothing base coat if you have disgusting yellow nails like mine, even though they're not disgusting, they're normal. Any glitter polish, because we're going to be doing a glitter gradient. I'm using Minchie the cat from Holo Taco because it is gorgeous. Take a tiny, tiny, tiny makeup sponge and paint the glitter on the edge. This is just going to help get glitter more on your nails and less on anything else. You're going to put majority of it at the very tip as if you're doing French tip with glitter, and then the remaining that is on that sponge, it will be very, very few, you're going to kind of push up on the top to make it look seamless. Don't put any near your cuticle or else it's going to seem like you did a really bad painting job. Another nail art. Now here comes another glitter gradient and another annoying camera change. I apologize. So I'm doing another glitter gradient to show you a more colorful one and a non-negative space one. So take any color that you think looks nice with your glitter. I just think this one suits it really, really well. Take your glitter. I'm using this really fun confetti one from Orly. It's so gorgeous. I just love it so much. It'll be linked below. Take a small makeup sponge as well, and you're going to do the same thing that you did with the other gradient, only it's going to be over a color, so it's going to be more noticeable if you get it up near the cuticle, so you have to be more careful. And my camera's back to normal. So here is me eagerly awaiting doing my nails. Take that smoothing base coat out once again. It's my hero. I love it so much. And for this one, I actually used a mixture of red licorice and orange drink. So this is red licorice and this is orange drink. I mixed them together to get a really, really nice burnt orange. I usually don't like orange that much, but this orange is gorgeous. I used an old Holo Taco bottle that I had. Do it as if you're doing a French tip. Take a black polish. I know I've been using this a lot, and this one is pretty difficult. I had a hard time doing it. So this is getting towards the hard ones. You need your tiny brush, and you're going to kind of outline the shape of it and put a line down the middle because we are making a French tip butterfly. Take your white polish and a tiny dotting tool and dot around the edges like you did last time. I made the little antennas off camera because I completely forgot to record it. I'm sorry, but this is one of my favorite nail arts ever. Speaking of insanely hard nail art, take your smoothing base coat, and I'm going to show you all the colors beforehand because it was a lot of colors. You're going to take that, anything in your color scheme. You don't have to do exactly what I do. I love to be the inspiration for people. These are the colors that I'm using, but these are definitely not the colors that you have to use. They just fit my color scheme really well, and I really like how they look together, but any colors you want would be perfect for this. Take a tiny brush and a scattered Holo Taco. I really liked this because it kind of dispersed on my nail like that because it's scattered. You're going to make a V shape on above the free edge and then one above that. Then you're going to make color blocks with your tiny brush. It's really insane, and with your last polish you want to fill in any last space, and then you're going to go in and outline it in black. So I used this top coat for all of them, but then it smudged my nail and I got sad, so I used a better one. So don't use that top coat if you're going to do this. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave other nail arts that you would like for me to do, and I'll see you guys later.